40 years and counting then of agility, and here we are, all set for the culmination of agility at Crufts 2018. Jim Rosenthal here, Graham Partridge alongside me. Graham, talk us through that course if you would.
Good evening, everybody. This is a testing but very fast course. Fairly straightforward start. They start with a single hurdle over the long jump, and then they turn right over the wall and then sharp left again into the tunnel. They come back across the arena, across the face of that dog walk onto the A-frame, and as they exit they have 3 jumps to choose from. They must take the centre one, around, a little pull in, and now another push out. Tight turns we're looking for here, onto the seesaw. The seesaw must be touching the ground before they alight from it. And now we come back across the arena, avoiding the wall, little trap there, and a fast entry onto this dog walk. We'll see lots of running contacts here. That means that they will not be pausing at all as they push round the back of the IAMS jump, through the hoop tyre and into the tunnel. This is going to cause a few problems next as they enter the weaving poles from that oblique angle. They must complete them correctly before they move on to the next obstacle. And over the last jump, and as they say, Jim, that's all there is to it.
We started off this morning with 55 dogs in this competition. That has now been cut down to 29. First to go will be the 10 small dogs, then 10 medium dogs, and finally we will have 9 large dogs going around the green carpet here at Crufts. It is the best of the best, the culmination of the agility. We welcome our judge, Lynn Shaw, knows all about competing at Crufts. Very enthusiastic judge who gets very much involved in the competition as well.
4 years old, Jet Black Jazz is a full name of the dog.
50 seconds the course time. First to go, Lara Staplehost from Cuckfield with the 4-year-old working cocker. That is Jazzy, the first of the small dogs to go. And Jazzy is off and running in front of us, yelping her way round. Nice and crisp start as well. Only the best are here for this one. Survived that pretty brutal cull from the morning.
Confident that we're going to see plenty of clear rounds here. She's designed this course to be testing but very quick, and that's what I'm sure it's going to be.
Testing quick, and they were all hoped for a clear round. Just made that contact point at the end of the dog walk. Now that tight turn that Graham thought might be a problem. No problem to Jazzy and to Lara so far. And finally over the Kennel Club jump at the end. First round is clear, 35 seconds.
Really great start, up and over the A-frame in the blink of an eye.
Donna Kersey from Peebles, and Kayla, 8-year-old Jack Russell, wee dog in a million, says Donna. Handling her for 3 years now. Regular members of Agility Team Scotland, an absolute crowd favourite, makes us all smile. You're on her side, Kayla, and Donna's the very first step. Beautiful little start, and by the way, quicker than they might appear. No time lost. Right up with it as well. This is already building up to be a very special sort of competition. How about that tricky right-hander now into the weeds? And as anticipated, Graham, you said that might be a problem, and it has caused a problem for Kayla and for Donna.
I think it is. I think it's going to catch 1 or 2 dogs out. It is a really oblique entry here, and you say just picked up the second pole, so that's a refusal for a wrong entry.
Zoe Council and Jessie, 7-year-old working cocker, 3rd time at Crufts from Guildford. Just the 1 clear round, 35 seconds from Lara Staplehurst, setting the standard. A lot of tension in the air as well. Quick, confident start from Jessie and from Zoe. Crowd hushed, willing them to succeed. Patrick, of course, right in front of the competition. Very good over the seesaw. This is building up to something very, very respectable. The dog walk is good. Well inside the time as well. Now, what about this tricky bit? How about that? Ooh, very wide into the weeds, but it's okay. Just went a little bit wider and perhaps dropped a few seconds then, Graham.
Yes, she did. In an effort to get that weaving pole entry, she took her a bit wider, but a nicely made seesaw. It must touch the ground for safety reasons.
John Clayton and Mabel from Mansfield. Mabel, John's wife's dog, so proud of everything they have achieved, and every right to be proud as well, to be one of the small dogs, the 10 small dogs that have gone all the way in its Crufts Agility Championship. So much time, so much effort going in to getting the dogs to run like this and to enjoy themselves hugely. Mabel having the time of her life out there.
That's what it's all about, having fun with your dog. This is nothing but a big game to these dogs. Nobody tells them when they've got eliminated. Nobody tells them when they've got wrong, except the handler.
Little dog Mabel in a very big game. It's a good time as well. That twisting turn, it's all right. Well done, John. Well done, Mabel. And it's clear. Good stuff from John and good stuff from Mabel up into third place.
Good enough for first place. Nicely made contact, gave the judge no decision to make.
Mandy Susati, Diva, 10 years of age, Patterdale Cross, Jack Russell. We've seen these many times at Crufts. They love the excitement of Crufts. Mandy Sue trains at her own club based in Essex, hometown Colchester. We are away with Diva.
Quick. Oh, and just as I say that, it pulls off the entrance to the tunnel and picks up a refusal. Such a shame, because this dog really is covering the ground, Jim.
What a shame about that refusal from Diva. These things happen when they happen. Very, very hard to get on track. Just a loss of concentration from Diva. And that'll be an elimination. You look at Judge Lynn Shaw's, she looks so sad when she has to raise her arms and signify that Diva and Mandy Susati are eliminated.
Such a shame, had 5 faults and then picked up an elimination, and the reason was it went in and it came out again.
Rosie Cavill, third last year from Newport in South Wales with Dare, 7-year-old Cocker Spaniel. Took a while to take to this sport, but now loves agility. Won her 3rd and 4th tickets this year to become an agility champion as well. That's the way to go, in and out of the tunnel. A-frame, good contact at the end of that. Scurrying round, good style, 15 seconds and no faults. Nicely over the seesaw too. Keep this going and this will threaten the best. How about the dog walk? That's all right, just made contact very quickly as well. The time is good here, you know. Let's have a look at the weaves. Can they get quickly through the weaves? They'll be right up there with this. That's a good time, 37.5 and clear for Rosie and Dare.
Really good effort there for Rosie and Dare. You can see nothing to lose there at all.
On the line now with Ashley Butler.
Watch closely here, Ashley Butler. Won the singles on Friday, made a surprise fault in the jumping first thing this morning, then won the agility with Sullivan, 5-year-old crossbreed. These two are absolute quality, and these two will fancy lifting the big title.
Expect her to take no prisoners here. She's going to attack this course. This is a competition that she desperately wants to win with this dog. And you can see up and down, she's in front of the dog, giving it good, clear signals as she comes around now towards the seesaw.
One of the classiest competitors that we see here at Crufts, Ashley Butler and Sullivan, and going absolutely superbly at the moment. Look how quickly that dog covers the ground. Look how quickly over the dog walk. Good tight turns as well. Brilliant in and out of the tunnel. What about those weaves? That's gone in there very nicely too. Oh, it's well inside the time, this. It's well inside the time. Ashley Butler and Sullivan, down they go, but they're number 1.
And is she happy? Yes, she is. The first thing she does is make a fuss of the dog, and look at that. The fur tail is going everywhere.
Next to go, Milo and Sarah McLean from Nantwich. 3-year-old Jack Russell in the Great Britain squad this time. 33.7 and clear is the mark to beat, set by Ashley Butler. 3 dogs to go now, including this one.
And now they know they've really got to push, and now we're likely to be just a few more mistakes because everybody knows they've got to beat 33.772.
And got to go clear as well. 4 clear rounds at the moment. This is a very decent time. It might just not threaten those top times though. Neat and tidy and through the weeds, just lacking a little bit of pace. But well done Sarah, well done Milo. You can't do more than go clean.
Very nice round there. Makes good contact there, pushes round towards Iamsha.
Penultimate dog this one, Laura Langman. Runners up in Friday's singles with Blink. 4-year-old working Cocker Spaniel. Do not blink because this dog is really quick. A proper pocket rocket. Covers the ground really quickly, sometimes too quickly for Lauren, but he's great entertainment and great value as well. And a sparkling first 8 seconds or so up and down over the A-frame. If they get it right, these two, they could do it. Getting it right is the all-important thing though. So fast it sometimes gets a bit reckless. It's all in good sync at the moment. Flying in and out of the tunnel. Oh, look at that over the dog walk. That's incredible. Skidding round. What about this complicated turn now though, coming out of the tunnel? This is so quick. The weaves, through the weaves. Will she do it? Will she do it? Oh, just outside. Super round, Lauren Langman and Blink.
Oh my word, what a competition this is building up into, really. The 2-footing through the poles. This is really heating up now, Jim.
Last dog, Bonnie Quick, British Open winner on Thursday. Won this morning's jumping as well with Shelley, the 5-year-old Jack Russell Cross Collie. All set to go. 33.7 seconds to beat for Bonnie Quick. Already with a tight, and it will not happen now. It will not happen now. Oh dear. Disappointment comes very, very quickly when it arrives here.
It does, but when you're as good as all these guys are, you get someone go along and put a sparkling clear round in, they know they've got to go for it. Nobody remembers who comes second at these competitions, and she wanted to win it, and you've got to go for it. And if mistakes happen, you've got to be a little bit philosophical about it and just say, well, I gave it my best shot, and I'm still taking the best dog home with me.
Absolutely. And the crowd, as always, sees them round, sees Bonnie Quick round. British Open winner on Thursday, and sadly eliminated here. But new baby Charlie, 1 month old, will go home. Happy Mother's Day to Bonnie, and they will go home with a Crufts win in their pockets after that British Open. Confirmation then that Ashley Butler, despite those surprise faults in the jumping, has come through to win the small title. Lauren Langman in second place, runner-up in Friday's singles, runner-up here this evening with Blink, that lightning quick dog as well. A high-quality competition.
And I think we're ready now. Sue Cooper's going to be the next one across the line in the first in the mediums, with Mitzi the Yorkshire Cross, Yorkie Cross, 6 years old, agility champion, black.
First to go in the medium section, Sue Cooper and Mitzi from Oswestry, 6-year-old Yorkie Cross, fostered as a pup, picking up early faults as well. Really enjoys the atmosphere, enjoys the Crufts crowd as well. I don't know, Graham, I think you get faults here, you will not prosper. But they're a very good combination, these two.
They are. I don't think you're going to win it with 5 faults, and you can't be awarded the agility certificate if you have faults in this competition anyway. But what a really great effort. Just an unfortunate blip there on the long jump. You can touch the long jump, but if you knock any section of the element over, it's 5 faults.
Next to go, Joe Gleed from Coventry with Rumble Spaniel Cross, 3rd time at Crufts. Very honest dog. Another one who relishes this competition. Full name, let's get ready to rumble. Rumbling at his own pace at the moment. But it's okay. Picking up a little bit of pace on the top. Well, my impression, it might not be quick enough to threaten at the very top of this, but it's a tiny round, producing when it matters.
However, Jim, she's put a clear round on the board. She's gone into the lead. There are only 8 more dogs, and anything can happen in this game.
Nigel Staines is coming to the line now when they're just adjusting some of the equipment. Nigel Staines
from north of the border, Nigel Staines and Scorch, Australian working Kelpie, 7 years of age, from Lockerbie. Self-bred, this dog, on Team GB, and very proud of it, and very, very popular competitors, and a lot of fans from north of the border in the crowd, hoping for the best from Nigel Staines and Scorch. Just settling Scorch down, working Kelpie. Great sight around the course. Here's Scorch. Good, quick, confident start. A-frame, just slow on that A-frame, losing precious seconds there, can't afford to do that. It's a twisty technical part of the course, and a good turn there, good contact at the end of the seesaw too. Nigel pointing Scorch in and out of the tunnel. What about the dog walk? Again, just a bit of hesitation at the end, that's going to be costly. Now we look at the tight twisting right-hander, a bit wide going into the weaves, have to enter those weaves on the right, and here's the finale. It's a great run. It is clear. It is 38 seconds.
38 seconds, lost a lot of time here. You can see you can't afford to do that at this level.
Shannon Springford from Swanley, gift, 4-year-old border collie. Off they go. Bouncy little character, this one, in the British squad as well this year. And genuine speed over the carpet and up and down over the A-frame. Now this is the quickest that we have seen in this medium section. Really turning and twisting. No time lost at all thus far. This is looking really good if they can maintain it. Great pace over the dog walk. Terrific through there. They're coming towards the end of it, and it's going to be fast. It's going to be really fast if they can maintain it. Oh, brilliant. 33, topped by 4 seconds so far.
Oh, Shannon pulling it out of the bag just when it matters. This is a great round by a great dog, winner of a gold medal at the European Junior Championships this year. Great job.
Libby, 11.5-year-old crossbreed with Stephen Richardson from Wigton up there in Cumbria. Well, 33 seconds this has come to, 33 and clear. No time for any hesitations, no time for any breakdown in communication. It has to be perfect, it has to be quick. This is okay, but not exceptional. He's got to really pick up time towards the end. Still got the weaves to go through as well, don't forget that. It's good from Stephen and from Libby. It's a fine effort too. And it's good enough for second place at the moment.
Second place, this is an 11.5-year-old dog, and she is exceptional. Great to see her.
Nicola Garrett from Rugeley, and Z, 4-year-old Shetland sheepdog. Second Crufts for the dog. Nicola's been here many times. Great Britain regular. Can't take her eyes off this one as it comes to the boil. Some very, very quick, experienced dogs still to come. Good start from Z. Good turn as well. Nicola always ahead, always pointing the dog in the right direction. What about over there? Yeah, love that dog walk. Good pace over there. It's going to be in the mix. Z and Nicola Garrett through the weaves. Yet another clear round. Great stuff. Up into the top 3.
It was really good style here. You'll notice the dog 2-footing through the weaves. Really good style there.
Marita Davis and Harvey are off and running. 4-year-old Spitz. Wasting no time at getting going. Looked very impressive earlier in the day, did these two. Up and down over the A-frame. 5 faults, missed the contact point at the end of that A-frame. around that technical part of the course and keeping going, keeping her concentration well is Marita here, despite those 5 penalties picked up over the A-frame. Contact point at the end of the dog walk is just okay. Top of the course now from where we sit. The weaves loom quickly through them. It's going to be good. Very respectable. 36.5 and 5 faults.
Really good effort there. Missing the A-frame, but she kept going, so all she wanted to do was make this a good experience for the dog.
Hayley Telling ready to go, and Teal, 4-year-old Shetland sheepdog, won the British Open on the opening day of Crufts back in Thursday. Established internationals, these two. And if you want the form pairing, this is it, Graham. They have been sensational the past 12 months.
Very focused. This pair had a red-hot 12 months, so we're looking for great things here as she comes towards the control section on the seesaw.
And it's good and quick, it's accurate. Teal is going really well, and Hayley is right up there as things stand. Through the tunnel. This is going to threaten the leaders, this one. It's really good through the weeds. It'll threaten them. 33.9, second place by fractions.
0.6 of a second if you're going to be precise about it, and that is nothing. That's a blink of an eye.
Penultimate dog then, Sean Illingworth, runner-up in the jumping, winner in the agility, and maybe 8-year-old Border Collie. These will fancy the big prize. Won the event in 2015, runner-up last year. They have pedigree, they have form, they're in good form as well. And immaculate thus far in the first 20 seconds. Gonna have to keep it going, gonna have to keep the hammer down over the dog walk. Big tight turn at the top of the course, just checking the clock there. It's gonna be very, very close. How about those weaves? Will they get through in time? Will they? Will they? Oh my goodness me. They will, and it's fractions again. Second place.
How tight at the top is this becoming now? And we've got a 3-time world champion still to come.
That is Natasha Wise, winner of the singles on Friday, winner of the jumping this morning, and dizzy. Second in the agility, 12 years of age, retired internationally, but they would just love to win the big domestic competition here at Crufts. The last dog to go then, 33.388 to beat. Last one, up and down over the A-frame, making the contact point at the end there as well, twisting through that technical part of the circus. Excellent over the seesaw, right up there on time. Just keep an eye on that clock, bottom left of your screen. How about the dog walk? It is good. This is going to be so close, much too close to call at this moment. And now the weaves in from the right-hand side. It's going to be close. Are they going to do it? Are they going to do it? Oh, 33.6. They aren't. But look at that. 4 in the 33s, just second place.
Oh my word, what an agility competition that is. Great effort, gave it everything that she possibly could, but what a fantastic result there for Shannon Springford.
Compelling competition, this one then, high quality as we anticipated, and Sharon Springford and Gift, the Border Collie GB squad member, wins it. But just have a look at that between Shannon, between Natasha and Sean, and Hayley as well. 33.3, 33.6, 33.8, 33.9, the top 4.
Shannon's had an absolutely fantastic year. She won a gold medal at the European Open Championships and is just on fire.
She's running first in the large size now, so she just got her breath, and that's agility she's actually described as a firework. But she's very affectionate and a loving dog. I think we can say that she's been great.
Natasha Wise, first to go in the larger quick turnaround for Natasha and Pebbles, last to go in the medium. First full season for Pebbles at championship level. Bit of a firework as well, but well composed and well settled. Just look at the anticipation on her large dog's face. Dizzy Natasha. Natasha's medium dog. Now we concentrate on Pebbles. 46 seconds the course time, and away we go with Pebbles. Great jumping style. This dog, one of the best that we have seen here. Here's the obstacles. Very, very comfortable. Natasha right in the place, telling Pebbles exactly where to go. This is going to set the standard in the large dogs if they keep it going. Just touch that, just touched it, it stayed on. Dog walk. That's good. Scrambling round at the end of it. Now we have to twist and turn right and make sure into the weaves on the right-hand side. What a good time. This is from Natasha and Pebbles. That will take some beating. 34.1. Pebbles and Natasha.
Oh, goodness gracious me. What a start. That has truly set the cat among the pigeons. First dog to go, and she's laid down a stormer.
Next handler is Nara Cuddy. She's with Sassy, the Border Collie.
Nara Cuddy and Sassy, 7-year-old Border Collie. 4th year at Crufts. GB regular. European Opens and World Championship experience for Nara and for Sassy. 34.1 in clear. They will have to go some to beat that. Nice, elegant style, this one from Sassy.
This pair is well capable of getting up to that sort of speed, but it has to be tight, it has to be accurate. We have to have straight lines.
It's all straight and quick at the moment. No problem at all. Speed over the dog walk really does take your breath away. Good tight turn at the end there, coming towards the end of the course, and this is going to be really good. Through the weaves too, threatening that 34 already, as Graham said. Yep, 33.9, number one.
What a competition we're going to see this evening.
Natasha in the lead could just displace one dog, and it's going to change like that.
David Munnings and Boss, 8-year-old, last time at Crufts. Newbury partnership. Can be a tough dog to look after, a tough dog to train, and missing the course there, so that'll be false, and that is an elimination, sadly. As I said, tough to train and not really in shape to perform today, or performing slightly disappointing today, I should say. Martin Reed and Spring from Devon, World and Europeans last year in the British squad this year. You're looking at Spring and Martin Reed from Devon, 5-year-old Border Collie. Very experienced partnership, these two. Capable of producing something special here in the agility finale at Crufts 2018. But the target, just to remind you, is 33.9, set by Nara Cuddy.
This pair continuing to evolve, continuing to get better month on month now. Will he get this weave entry? I bet you he will. Yes, he does. Very nice. This is going to be a really good time as well. Just one more to go. Can he do it? Oh, yes, he can. Goodness gracious, it gets better and better.
Brilliant work from Martin Reed and from Spring. Through those weaves in great style, and number one as things stand.
Go all the way down to the smalls.
Sian Illingworth, winner of the jumping from Crawley, 5-year-old Image, a couple of championship tickets this year, and always a contender to respect. Sian Illingworth, 5th to go in the large dogs final. Nicked a pole at the top there, and that is 5-fold, sadly, for Sian and for Image. Keep it going though, it's still going to be so good turn, skidding off the end, but drop in more points on that dog walk, and not really what Sian and Image would have expected.
No, but the time was excellent again, and they just having to really push now.
Dan Shaw, Geek, 5-year-old Border Collie, 3rd year at Crufts, became an agility champion this year. These have been impressive earlier in the day. If they get it right, you never know. Dan Shaw from Hertfordshire, ready to go with Geek. 33.9 clear is the time. They will have to beat this large section. Crufts Agility Championship, our last sight of agility this year. We've had terrific entertainment out there too. Dan Geek continuing well, right up with things as well, around about the halfway stage here. Done nothing wrong so far, and they've been very speedy over that green carpet too. This could just be something outstanding. If they can finish really well, they're going to have to really finish well, but they're right in there, 34.2 into the top 4.
And the top 4 are separated by about 0.3 of a second. What a really great effort. Fantastic job, fantastic partnership.
From nearby Coventry, Joe Glee, Scooter, second year at Crufts for Scooter, and a fantastic attitude. On Mother's Day, Joe and Newman, baby Evie born just after Christmas. And that's the sort of start that anybody will need from Scooter to win here. And they are giving themselves every opportunity. They won't wonder, they will say we have given it our very best, and it is really quick at this stage as well. Dog walk, up, down, over, clean. Good turn at the end there as well, through that tunnel. Can they turn quickly through the weaves? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. We marked your card on that one, Graham.
I'm sat up here shaking my head at disbelief in the superb display of agility that we're witnessing here this evening. And again, just missed it, so that was a refusal, 5 faults.
Penultimate dog, David Munnings, all set to go. Last year's winners always quickly into their action as well, with Fame, agility winner this morning too. If anyone can get into the final mix and to get under that 33.9, these two can. Winner last year, just an incredible dog. And they are right up with things, are Fame and David Munnings. So fast over the dog walk. And they're right up there, 33.9 to beat. Can they do it? I think they can. They have. Oh, David Munnings into the 32s.
Just when you think it can't get any better, it does. And what a climax this is building up to now.
Last to go, Charlotte Harding, runner-up last year, runner-up in the agility. Scandal, 9-year-old Border Collie, a Crufts singles winner on Friday. The only entry that can deny David Munnings the title here into the 32s. 32.9 to beat, and it has to be clear, and they know Charlotte and Scandal will have to be fast, clean, and very accurate as well. Just no room for error. They're up with it at the moment. Seesaw is good. Right in front of us, turning, good sharp turn as well. What about the dog walk? So fast over that great contact at the bottom, skidding to make that turn. They're right up with this, you know. They are well up with it through the weaves. Have a look at the clock. Have a look at the clock. Oh, 32.926. Plays 32.924. 200ths of a second. David Munnings wins it by. Amazing.
Oh, pick me up off the floor. Oh, goodness gracious. Absolutely amazing. Total respect to all the competitors. Look at this. Total respect. That fantastic competition. One of the most exciting championship events that I think I've seen, certainly in recent years.
And confirmation then, and we said at the top, it's going to be very, very close. It's going to be hugely competitive. I think that graphic just underlines that. David Munnings, the quick starter, retaining his title. Last year's winners, David and Fame. Charlotte Harding, so close with Scandal. Runner-up in the agility and runner-up here. Martin Reed in third, Nara Cuddy fourth, Natasha Wise, all so close to the big prize. Great large competition, and I think we can probably just take a little bit of a breath and look back and get your considered thoughts on what we've seen over the last 35 minutes or so.
It was less than a breath. 2,000ths of a second it was won by. 2,000ths of a second. And we used to time these with a manual stopwatch. When we started 40 years ago, you would never have separated them. And as I said just now, this is one of the most exciting and close agility championship finals that I've ever seen. And it just shows that where we've come, a great illustration, where we've come in 40 years.
And looking at David Munnings, do not worry about it. This agility takes it out of you. Great mental stress there as well. Wonderful bond between David Munnings and Fame, a huge cuddle that we saw. And there is Ashley, winner of the small competition, Ashley Butler, who came back so well with Sullivan. Great camaraderie there between everybody. They're going to get a terrific reception when they come back out here for the presentation. And as always, Graham will take you through that.
And here we go with the presentations for this exciting event. And before we have the presentations to the winning finalists, there will be a presentation to the judge, Lynn Shaw, who was this year's championship judge, the pinnacle of any judge's career. She is one of our top judges, totally deserves the reward of judging the championship class here at Crufts. And I believe that the presentations tonight are going to be made by Mr. Peter Lewis. Peter Lewis, together with John Gilbert, were responsible 40 years ago for moving agility forward, both domestically and internationally around the world, and has probably done more to further the sport of agility than anybody else. So we are delighted that he has been able to make the journey. Hasn't been too well recently, but he's made the effort. He said he wouldn't have missed it for the world.
And also in 1980, he designed the first score pads and score sheets and introduced the judge signaling system.
And agility, Graham, 40 years young, and after competitions like that, you could see why everyone knew what a winner we had on our hands when it came to Crufts 40 years ago. And it gets better and better.
Yes, it does. Absolutely fantastic.
And in the early days with John Gilbert, and later travelling alone abroad as well.
And there we have Ashley Butler waiting patiently.
So would you give a big
came back from that surprise fall in the jumping, didn't she?
To our presenter tonight is Peter Lewis.
And here comes one of the most admired and liked men in the sport.
Peter Lewis being escorted into the arena by Mr. Steve Croxford, Vice Chairman of the Kennel Club, agility competitor and judge himself. They're together, been passed the trophy by Mr. Morris Cook, member of the board of the Kennel Club, and the lovely presentation there to our fabulous judge, Lynn Shaw, who, as again, people don't appreciate that judges contribute towards the quality of the competition. It was her course which enabled it to be such an exciting final.
Moving on to the presentations of awards, we're going to start with the small championship. And taking the championship
into the final presentations, and the winner of the small championship final is Ashley Butler. And she's very pleased with that, with her crossbreed Sullivan, still only 5 years of age, already has the title of agility champion from Wellingborough, and as you say, absolutely fabulous. Taking the reserve ticket, or second place, was Lauren Langman with Blink. They're from Oakhampton in Devon, down in my part of the world, with a working Cocker Spaniel, 4 years of age, and they are very happy. And Blink's very happy because he's got his favourite ball in his mouth. And this, I am extremely pleased. Look at that. There's a delighted Shannon Springford with her Border Collie Gift, 4 years of age. I think Shannon is still a member of the Young Kennel Club. She represented Great Britain at the European Championships, got a gold medal. She is on fire, and I am delighted for her. And the runner-up, unusual place for her to be, but she's a very magnanimous loser. Natasha Wise with Dizzy, 12 years of old now, Dizzy, recently retired from international competition, having a long chat there with Peter Lewis, who she knows really, really well. And moving on to the large presentation, really, really exciting. The winner of the large championship final was David Munnings, last year's winner as well, and the winner by only 0.02 of a second. How close was that with Fame, the Border Collie, 6 years of age? And as you say, to lose by 0.02 of a second, that's unbelievable. The runner-up was Charlotte Harding with Scandal, and they've been at it all weekend really. Charlotte beat Dave by a very small margin in a previous competition. Positions result now, so as you say, 0.02 of a second to lose by, very hard, but she can go away very, very well pleased with her efforts. What a fabulous, fabulous competition, Jim.
Absolutely right. Thank you very much indeed, Graham. Fabulous competition, a fabulous 4 days of agility. The arena is filled up for the climax of the agility. So much is still to come, of course, here from Crufts. That is it, by the way. If you're watching on Facebook, head for YouTube for continuous coverage. Graham, it has been an absolute pleasure, a delight, and very educational for me to sit alongside you for the last 4 days. I've enjoyed working with you. Let's hope we get the opportunity to do it again.
Yeah, thank you, Jim, and I hope everybody's enjoyed the fantastic coverage and some great competitions.
Jim Rosenthal and Graham Partridge signing off from Crufts 2018, but don't go anywhere, plenty still to come.